Welcome everyone. Today we have a special gold making video, and looking behind me, this is how much one of the tier 3 maps actually is bidding, close to 20,000 gold. And what's special is, right a little bit after, I was able to get the tier 3 loots, so I was doing the mapping with everyone. I just want to show you guys the loot I got from the map share. So basically this is after doing today, the first day's Chaos Gate, and the map I got and the loot I got instantly got me to 70,000. So this video, I'll show you guys how to get 70,000 gold purely free to play. And just to show you guys this is the case, so coming back into the game, I'll show you guys my purchase history. I have not spent any gold, or I have not spent any money to buy gold, but rather I have spent over 5,000 gold to buy crystals. I bought them at 1-to-1 exchange rate. Now they have gotten to the 300 or 400 exchange rate, so it's much more expensive. I was glad I had bought a ton of gems back then. So if you look at my history, I haven't spent $1 to buy gold, but rather I've converted the other way, because I do like the free to play style. It's very enjoyable. So in this video, what I want to do is I have a very detailed guide over here to break everything down, how I got any gold from anywhere around tier 2, tier 1, tier 3, where did I get the gold, are those gold repeatable or are they one time only, and how did I trade? I traded a lot of gold on the marketplace, and my biggest way of getting gold is actually from the marketplace. I made about 40,000 to 50,000 gold this way, and I share all my trade secrets and I explain everything to you guys so you can do similar things to make a lot of gold at each stage of your game. Whether you're tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3, there's a lot of ways to make more gold. So I explain everything to you guys in this video. Now I really want to give you guys all the details how to make 70,000 gold free to play. So what I do is, the first part will talk about how to make gold in the game. The second part will talk about how you can trade for gold massively. It doesn't need to be tier 3 or tier 2, you can trade gold anytime you want. So the first part will be broken down to tier 1, tier 2, one-time only deals, and also repeatable gold. So make sure this one is very clear to you guys so you can try all the methods together. So coming over to our notes. And what I do is, as I spoke earlier, I'll spread the earnable gold into tier 1 and also tier 2, and also differentiate them between the one-time only for the account and also repeatable gold. Make sure you guys check out our links below for a lot of video guides related to this. Because we have covered each of those parts, what I want to do is, I want to list those gold and also mention it to you guys. And you can check the tick list. So if you have gotten gold like this way, you can get gold the other ways, or if you want more gold, this can be a reminder too. So the first thing I earned a lot of gold with tier 1 and also tier 2 is first coming with rapport. There are two rapport. The first one is with tier 1 and tier 2 players, especially at tier 2, you earn quite a bit of gold. For me, I've gotten 4,600 gold with a rapport, but you can get about 7,000 gold with all the tier 1 and also tier 2 rapport. We do have a video guide, so check out that below. And also, after that, what I did was, I sold a lot of the blue class engraving books. Those are selectable boxes that you can sell. So let me show you one of those. I think I still have one spare just to show you guys. So where did it go? It's this one. So this is one of those blue engraving books, and notice it says it is untradeable, but the ones I was selling was tradable once you select them. Now if you want details for this one, we also have a video guide for this, which I listed out over about 44 ways to get those. In the next video, I'll also share more ways to get those books with tier 1 and also tier 2. So I made about 8,000 gold one time only for doing this. After that, clearing some of the one-time bosses also made me 1,000 gold. So what I mean by that is, if you come onto the schedule event, you can see some of the bosses will give you golden coins, and 300, 200 golden coins, they add up to about 1,000 gold. Finally, there's definitely ways to get more gold with questing and also different loots just with tier 1 and also tier 2. I didn't include that because I don't think they are massive. And now if we come over to the gold farming daily routes, I do have a video to cover this one, so definitely check it out. Basically what I do daily is I do my 2 chaos dungeon, I do my 2 guardian raids, and also I do my dailies, I do my weeklies, and also I do the chaos gate if it's available, I do the ghost ship, and also I do the field boss, and those are the major ones. Together with those and a bit of smart trading, I can make about 5,000 gold at tier 2, about 2,000 gold at tier 1. We do have a video to cover this, but I want to do a little more explanation. Because some of the viewers were saying, hey, those items are not tradable, what do you mean by selling them? So I really want to explain this and also explain how I was able to save a lot of gold between tier 1 and also tier 2, and how can I sell those items. So firstly, I collect all my tradable loot from tier 1 and also tier 2 and keep them in my storage. So those include the Leapstones from Guardian Raid and also the Moon's Breath from the Chaos Gate or the Star's Breath at tier 1. And also the Chaos Dungeon will give me the red and also the blue shards. Now they also drop some of the non-tradable ones, but the tradable ones, those I will be keeping them. And then what I do is, when I find an island that gives me untradable mats, or if I get items that is untradable, so let's say if we did a method of purchasing items from the cash shop using gold to buy gems and gems to buy other items. So if we got untradable materials, I will then sell one of my tradable ones. This basically using untradable materials to replace the tradable. And I use the untradable myself to upgrade gears, and I sell the tradable ones. Now, of course, sometimes we still need the red and also the blue shards, but what I tend to do is I always sell my Leapstones from the Guardian Raid because I know Leapstone prices are so high with tier 2 and also especially at tier 3 now. So the Leapstone is a massive bargain. And what I do is I always do my daily quest to get more Leapstones. I do my weekly to get more Leapstones this way. So those are untradable. So I sell all the tradable Leapstones I get. I usually keep some of the destruction and also guardian shards until I get enough items to close to 15, and then I start to sell them as well. So this way I actually save a lot of gold not having to buy any of those materials. The only thing I might buy is going to be Moon's Breath. Now, using this logic, what I tend to do is I sell the most expensive materials and also, I collect them from dailies and keep those. And the items I trade, I'll show you guys very soon the marketing strategy of trading. I trade stars and also Moon's Breath, and I trade them on the market for profit. While trading them, I'll actually stock up a lot of them for discount. And this way, if I want to use them, I can use them myself because I know I bought them really cheap, right? And finally, the purple plus 10% materials for the weapon and also gear for the final few levels, I usually only buy them for plus 14 to plus 15. And this way they cost 1 to 2,000 or even 3,000 gold, but I only use them one time for the weapon or 2 times for the weapon, maybe only once per armor from 14 to 15. So together with those tier 1 and also tier 2 methods, I was able to get quite a bit of gold. Now if you guys haven't seen those guides, definitely check it out, the one-time earning gold, because this will kick you start to have enough gold for trading and also to buy materials. And also make sure you notice how to do the repeatable gold and consider using my strategies to save some gold by selling the tradable ones and keeping the non-tradable ones. But I don't sell all of them, I sell them once I get a replacement. Now just another tip on saving gold while in tier 1 and also in tier 2. Never, guys, to sell your items after daily reset, because this is when the price drops. The price will drop by 20 to 30%, especially just those days. I'll just show you guys right now. Right now we are in a daily reset. This is actually also a weekly reset. So the prices of items just massively drops. So everything just falls below. You can kind of see the price. You can notice some of them are still inflated, but some of those drops to 2 gold. So the price have massively dropped. So never sell your items after daily reset. What I tend to do is sell them 5 to 10 hours later, and then you make about at least 30% extra because the price have a big difference. And also, if you buy items, never buy 10 hours each after the reset because you're paying 30 to 200% more cost. So this is a human psychology. When there's a lot, people just keep selling for lower. When there isn't enough, people will bid it for higher. And I think earlier, the items were incredible. I think before the reset, the item for Moon's Breath was selling for 270 gold. This item usually traded for 70 gold on my server. The price has been falling, but this is also showing my logic of how to save gold, knowing when to buy, when to sell, which is important for you to trade your basic materials. Now, once you guys have gotten to tier 3, there is also a lot of gold available. The first thing is there is some one-time only gold, and if you have seen our previous video, so check that out as well. It is the video guide on rapport. So just from that video alone, I've gotten 5,000 gold pure gold coins from the rapport, and also I've gotten 4 legendary engraving chests, and those actually rolled for another 3,000 gold of books. Now you can get 6 of those if you look at that video and also prepare for the emote. Some players were also saying if you give them a big rapport gift and you can break through to the next tier, you don't have to do the emote, which can also give you 6 chests. So just to show you guys what I mean by that. This is a rapport lady. Currently I can't get this chest because I didn't get her to armor I didn't get her to the green level because I didn't give her a big gift. If you give her a big gift like 2,000 or even 10,000, you can push it over. But I do think you just need 2,000 to push it over, so you don't have to get the emote. But to get emote, make sure you check out the previous video. You have to do a daily quest at least 10 times. This starts at tier 2. Now as for the tier 3 daily farms, there's actually a lot more gold to be earned, and I'll cover this on the next video as well, how to easily make 20,000 to 30,000 gold, and those items are all tradable. The next video will be about the Chaos Dungeon Excel, which will be especially useful once you get to tier 3. And also I give you new ways to make gold on tier 1 and also tier 2, including the new boxes I found. So I also found new class engraving boxes. I'll share that in the next video as well. So make sure to check that one. I actually spent a lot of time working on it. So let's go back to this. So as for the tier 3 earning gold, the one-time deal is about 5,000 to 8,000 for me. And after that, farming the Chaos Dungeons, pretty much I make about 20,000 to 30,000 a week. This will take me 5 to 10 hours though, so it is a grind, but it seems to be okay. Now each of the chaos rounds gives me about 200 gold in value, and it's about 100 gold tradable items, 100 gold not tradable items, which is pretty good. So I make about 1,500 gold per hour for the first 10 hours or so. But because it's a diminishing return, which I'll talk about in the next video, that's why we have an Excel guide. So it is about 20 to 30,000 gold a week. So it is not that crazy, but it is not bad. Now that we talk about how I made gold from tier 1 to tier 2 and also now to tier 3 with some new methods, let's come over to the biggest method of me making gold free to play. And this is not gated by any tier. You can do this even before you're tier 1. So this is my biggest source of income, and my gold are 100% free to play. I'll show you guys. Never purchase any gold with money. I actually purchase gems with gold, right? So I made about 40,000 to 50,000 gold by trading this way, and I'll try to share all my trading investment and tips and also secrets with you guys so you can do the same. I always feel that there's enough to go around, and it always pays off to help others, so I don't want to hide anything. Now, if you guys haven't seen our marketing video, how I make about 5,000 gold a day with market trading, definitely check out that video for my basic ideas of how to do trading and also concepts. So just to share you guys with a little more, what I tend to do is I tend to keep at least 50% of my gold. Oh, by the way, I actually made another 1,000 gold. I actually tend to keep 50% of my gold for market investment. So I probably keep about 30,000 gold for that, or even a little higher. So here are my secrets revealed. So what we do is we'll follow a few specific timings. One is going to be a daily timing, one is going to be a weekly timing. Those two timings will determine how you trade and how much you trade and what item you trade. For me personally, I'll be trading stars and also Smooth Breath. So I'll show you guys the item in case I'm sure you guys know. So the items I've talked about in my last video. So the items I trade, it will be Star's Breath, and item I also trade will be Smooth Breath. I do think those two items have the highest potential. They're very popular. People always use them, and basically they are some of the most profitable items in the game right now. Now the first part is I follow a daily trading scheme. So basically after each daily reset, if that day have a new chaos gate open, what I do is I wait for 20 to 30 minutes after each chaos gate, especially the first one. And this is what I'm playing. When I'm not playing, I won't be doing that, right? So I can tell when the chaos gate comes. For example, right now the chaos gate, I just did my chaos gate. So notice that you can kind of see the timing. So the next chaos gate comes in about 25 minutes. So once people do the chaos gate, what they're going to do is they're going to start mapping. They're going to find a group, they're going to start mapping. Give them about 20 minutes to map, and then they're going to be selling the Star's Breath and also Smooth Breath on the market. This is how the market price drops. And usually the first gate after the reset is a big discount, or maybe the second one. So you can find some good discount. Now, just for my server alone, I tend to buy the Star's Breath for around 20 to 23 gold, and I tend to buy the Smooth Breath for 60 to 65 gold. You might want to take 1 to 2 days to observe how much they sell on your server, but for me, those are like a profit margin. Those are really good gold. Now, if I were trading daily, because I know that if we look at the calendar, today there's a chaos gate, tomorrow is a chaos gate. So the next few days, there will be chaos gate. So those are the daily trades. For those chaos gate, because they do come daily, I don't make too much profit. I can buy at 20 to 23, I can sell the Star's Breath for 27 gold. So it's a minimum profit, I make like 10 to 20%. And similarly, I can buy at 60 to 65, I can try to sell at 75. And those are minimum profit I try to sell daily. Sometimes I try to sell for a little higher. I can sell 35 for the star spread and 80 gold for the move spread. So the profit is about 15 to 20%, and usually I make about 10,000 to 20,000 gold this way throughout the days. So there's about 4 days I can do this. And now coming over to the biggest earning method for the week, and this is a weekly reset, which gives me the biggest trade. I made about 30,000 gold this way last week, and I made about 10,000 gold before. So this is definitely the best method I've found. So the first thing you want to notice with trading is, notice that over here, the final cascade, I believe the final, I'll use the last week's example. So basically I'll show you guys over here. So on Tuesday, you can see there's a cascade, but on Wednesday, there is no more cascade. And this actually takes all the way into the reset on Thursdays. So between the 2 days gap, there is actually 2 days without cascade for the server. And then you know what? Market is going to go crazy. There isn't enough supply, and people will be bidding and also buying those items for massive prices. And just to show you guys what I mean by that, then if I look at my trade history before, I was selling items, star spreads, I was selling them for 40 gold, 39 gold each, and I sold tens and thousands of gold. You know, this one sold for 3,900, 600, 1,500. I was selling so much of those items because I stuck close to 9,900, not 9,000. I bought about 900 to about 1,000 of those items, and I keep buying them and I sell them for double the profit. So remember how much I buy those items? Those are the margin I buy them. So about on the day, the last reset. So what I do with that is, so we know there's no cascade on Wednesday. So on Tuesday, right after the reset of the cascade, people will be selling them. People usually sell them for the normal market price, and I stock up a lot. I usually spend all my gold stocking them up. I usually save 10,000 gold just in case. So I stock up a lot, and all the items I purchased for this price can later be sold at double the price. I have done this multiple times now. So the first week I made 10,000 gold this way. Second week I made about 30,000 gold this way. So basically I spend about 30,000 to 40,000 gold buying them, and this doubles my gold. Now there is a little more to this, because what's going to happen is you'll be buying those star spread and also mid spreads on Tuesday. And once you buy them on Tuesday, you want to hold on Wednesday. Because on Wednesday, the demand is not that high. People are like, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait for the next cascade. What's going to happen is they're going to realize there's no cascade. And then people are going to start buying. This is on Thursday. And on Thursday, if you're even more greedier, you can wait longer. Because on Thursday, the cascade starts at 11. If you start to sell them at around 5 or 6 a.m. of server time, this actually triples your price. But I'm not that greedy. Usually I just sell for double the price. So I've seen people selling those for 90 gold instead of 40 gold. I've seen people selling those for 250 gold, and they still sell. Not a lot, but you still make tons of profit. So my method is not the greediest. So what I do is I'll be buying them on the last date of cascade before the weekly reset. I wait 1 day, I sell them a little before Thursday. But what people do is some of them also sells on Thursday. What I recommend is try this out a little bit. You'll definitely make tons of gold. Just resist to not sell them on the first day. You probably make 50% profit on the first day, but later you'll double your money. Basically make 100% or even 200%. Now some of my guildmates and also some of my friends saying, why are you sharing this one? What if they crush the market? What if everyone knows and you don't make gold? For me personally, I get joy and also happiness for sharing things. I want to help everyone, and I'm a big free-to-play and also low-spending player. I think those methods will help us, free-to-play players, low-spending players along the way to help us get to tier 2, help us to get to tier 3. I want you guys to enjoy all the content and have a lot of fun doing this. So that's why I want to share all the secrets with you guys. And when I find a video, I'm so excited to share. So what I'll do is I will be making more videos on making more gold. I have a few other plans, and once those are tested, I'll let you guys know. And once I find other resources like rapport gold and also different system, I'm planning to look into other things like cards, rapport, lifestyle, and all the resources in the game. I want to make a guide for you guys so you can make more items, more gold, and just enjoy the game without spending money. Also, tier 3 honing is crazy. I'll be making a video guide on this, and I'll be using Excel for this and also using statistics. I also have a stats major, so I had a double degree with finance and also stats. So what I'll do is I'll try to make an Excel guide that calculates the rates and to teach us how to do tier 3 honing and try to get items plus 15. So economically and the cheapest way to do this. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I worked really hard on this one, been planning this for a week or two now, and finally got it out. And I thought I would be on 60,000 gold, and guess what? I'm on 70,000 gold. So this method definitely works. If you have any questions, send it in the comments or send me a message in the game or send me an email. I'll try to answer them, but we're getting a lot of messages, so I might not be as able to answer all of them. And again, thank you so much for watching the videos and thank you for supporting me, guys. I'm really loving Lost Ark. I want to make more guides, more tips for us to come and help everyone to get to tier 3 and then help everyone to get further with tier 3. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you do so, because we'll be getting a lot of guides, a lot of tips as I discover them, and I love the game. So I want to share as much as I can with you guys, and let's have a great time in Lost Ark as we explore this game and get the most out of it.